Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to tell you my scrapbook about phrasal verb. Phrasal verb is a combination of words that, when used together, usually take on different meaning to that of the original verb. Phrasal verb consists of a verb and a preposition or an adverb. For example, three-word phrasal verb. Look down on means despise, break in on means interrupt, walk out on means abandon. And the second, separable phrasal verbs. The object may come after the following phrasal verbs, or it may separate the two parts. For instance, you have to do this paint job over, and you have to do over this paint job. You can separate and join the phrasal verb. And the third is inseparable phrasal verb. This phrasal verb cannot be separated from the preposition or the other parts that accompany the verb. For example, wait on means serve, go over means review, look after means take care. And the fourth is intransitive phrasal verb. These phrasal verbs are not followed by object. For example, break down means stop function, get by means survive, show up means arrive, go on means continue or happen. Types of phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs sometimes have a literal meaning and sometimes an idiomatic meaning. For instance, I look up the tree but I do not see my cat. This is the literal meaning of look up. But for idiomatic meaning, I look up the word in dictionary. Example of phrasal verbs in sentence. I always look forward to the beginning of a new semester. The runners ran out of energy before the end of the race. And the last, I ran across my old roommate at the college reunion. Some facts about phrasal verbs. First, phrasal verbs are mainly used in spoken English and informal text. The more formal conversation or text, the less phrasal verbs are found. The article can change the meaning of the verb completely. There are no rules that might explain how phrasal verbs are formed correctly. All you can do is look them up in a good dictionary and study their meanings. And the last is, verb and adverb construction are also easy to understand when used literally. For example, she opened the shutters and looked outside. And the second example, when he heard the cries, he looked up. Adverb, particle plus verb. For instance, get back, she walked out, I switched the light off. Phrasal verb with and without object. Some phrasal verbs are intransitive or they do not have object. For instance, I got up at 7 today. That color really stands out. Others are transitive that followed by object. For instance, I help Anna to clean up the room. The room is object to describe the clean up. The third, word order with object. Adverb can go either before or after noun object. For instance, she switched off the light, but they can only go after pronoun objects like give my watch back. Phrasal verb has idiomatic means. Some phrasal verbs are idiomatic. The literal meaning of to get over, in the sense of to climb over something to get to the other side, is not relevant here. Here, get over means recover from or feel better. The figurative or idiomatic application in everyday speech make phrasal verb is so important. For example, pick up means learn, go through means has experience, muster up means gather courage, gobble up means finish eating, face up to means shape, Stick up means defend. Put off means postpone. Put someone down means criticize. The meaning of phrasal verb is often different from the meanings of the two parts taken separately. For example, war broke out in 1939. Broke out is not the same as broke plus out, because this is idiomatic. Jude turned up last night. It means appeared, not the same as turn plus up. I look up the word up in the dictionary. Look up is not the same as look plus up. And I found some phrasal verb in a song Taylor Swift that title We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together. From the title, we can find one of phrasal verb that is getting back together. The first lyric, I remember when he broke up at the first time, and the phrasal verb is broke up, means to end a relationship. The second lyric, then you came around again, means to visit someone's house. The third, oh, we called it off again last night, means to cancel it or end it. The fourth, we are never ever getting back together. This is lyric in was the title, means to restart a relationship. The fifth is and me falling for it screaming that I'm right, means falling for it means to believe something that is not true. Here are some phrasal verb that I use in the face, and I found some phrasal verb in movies. This is Frozen, Disney Frozen. Some in the movie is Elsa, wake up. Wake up is the phrasal verb. The second is just let me in. One day she just shut me up. Stay away from me. I know we can figure this out together. Stop it. Put me down. There is 6 phrasal verb that I found in some scene in Disney Frozen. And the second movie is Star Wars. I found 6 phrasal verb in some scenes in the movie. For instance, he cut off your arm and you want revenge. He must go get off the ship before it's too late. They asked you to spy on me, didn't they? He came by this morning. The Jedi turned against me. I should have known that Jedi were plotting to take over. And the third movie is Moana, Disney Moana. I found 7 phrasal verb in some scenes. For instance, if you start singing, I'm gonna throw up. I just stick to the plane. When he show up, keep him distracted. Turn around. I told you to turn back. Hey, let me out. You came back. So, there are some phrasal verb in movies that we usually watch. This is a phrasal verbs with verb bring about, bring down, bring out, bring along, bring up, bring off, bring back, bring forth. And phrasal verbs, some phrasal verbs that we usually use: fill out, fill up, get back, get down, get in, came across, came along, came apart, came back, came on, ask for, back up, blow up, break off, break out, break up, bring about, bring along, bring back, bring down, bring in. So that's all of our scrapbook about phrasal verb. I hope this scrapbook can be useful for us. Thank you.